Hey everyone, it's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's Pick a Cup reading. So it is technically still a pick a card reading because I have a card here, but I also have a crystal under each one of these. So I've placed cups on top so you're not drawn in by the colour of the crystal. We're just going to go really with your intuition, but also we'll be looking at the numerology depending on which number you choose. So whichever number that you feel drawn to, go with your gut feeling. Which one were you instinctively drawn to? And then we're going to look at the urgent messages, things that you really need to hear at this very moment, what's unexpected, what's coming through for you. These could be things that you are already aware of, so this could just confirm things for you, or it could be something totally out of your realm of perspective, that something that you've been ignoring, maybe have been in denial about. So I'm going to be talking straight up as they come out. So, okay, let's see. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and please hit that like button if you do enjoy this pick a cup or pick a card reading today. And feel free to leave a comment as to how it does resonate with you. So let's get started with group number one. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number one, let's see. We'll talk about the number one in numerology in a moment, but we'll see which crystal you chose. And you chose hematite. So you might be a little bit deflated. So, some people might think, oh, it's a bit of a boring stone, but this is really important for protection. So if you're feeling so this is a protective stone. So you may feel at this point you need protecting in some way. You may need to protect your energy from energetic vampires or something that has maybe been draining you. Possibly something negative here. So, if you're interested more about hematite, then Google is your friend. So we have the number, and the number one here as well can represent a change or something new, a new beginning, maybe something that you've been meaning to do for a while or look into. So you could be studying something new, you could be starting a new relationship, some of you, but I definitely see you're turning a corner on something. So let's see the card. This is the one thing that I am not sure of at this point. Sorry, 1 second, I forget with these nails. Okay. Beautiful. So we have the Knight of Coins, which is an earth sign card. So it could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but that's just the energy that I feel we're in. Okay, I am recording this in Virgo season. So, it's a timeless reading. So whenever you're drawn to it is when it's meant for you, but that's just the type of energy I feel that you're in right now. So being in this energy, I feel that either you're dealing with somebody in this energy who is grounded, who takes their time, but they're mature in in themselves, they're secure in themselves financially. This could also be for some of you a new job opportunity. I see the coins as something physical, like offering something physical. So I feel like you are going to get this opportunity for something physical and maybe let go of some of this negativity that you've been holding on to or limiting self-beliefs if you've had some worry lately. So I will pull some more tarot in a moment. I'm just going to get some oracle messages for you. Okay, so what do you need to hear right now, group one? Okay, that one jumped. Let's see. Oh my God. Okay, new life. What did I say? So, I'm sure I said new lease of life. And that's how I feel. Like you need to know this. If you're in a dark place, for some of you that are, there is a new lease of life coming to you, okay? This is a brand new beginning and a brand new start. Yes, regeneration. And this is a very earthy card here with the tree and all of the earth. And yeah, it's beautiful. So this just shows that you're going through a process right now. I feel like you're learning to find that security within yourself, maybe without relying on anybody else, and just feeling more independent. And there's definitely growth and change. You're evolving as a person on a deeper level, I feel like, on a physical level. For some of you, this might be a move as well. You could be looking to move location, like moving your home or moving jobs. There's definitely some kind of a change happening for you. And if it's not kind of happening at this very moment, I feel like it's manifesting or you're working towards that. Imagine, yes. So I feel like you're in this imaginative stage right now, that manifestation stage where you are visualizing, you're putting, that visual out there into the universe, you're speaking, your words of power. Words are power, and you can bless yourself with your words, and you can also curse yourself with your words. And I feel like that's also a turning point for you. We are starting to see things differently, starting to be more aware of how you speak, what you say, what you're putting your focus and attention into. And that's where I feel like there's definitely a lot of dreaminess here, imagination. I feel with this moon as well, there's something going on emotionally for you. And it might not be at your conscious awareness yet, but I feel like this is kind of deep. Like these still waters run deep. So again, it's like, I feel like it's something emotional that is kind of causing this need for change, this need for a new life, this need to move and to move on. Okay. Mountains, stand your ground. I mean, that's crazy. Look, we've got, a hill there, we've got a mountain here. But instantly when I look at this, I see what's underneath as well, because you see what's in front of you with a mountain. Okay, I think of icebergs as well. I keep getting icebergs in my mind. So it's like you can see what is on the surface, but what is underneath is so much greater, so much firmer, so much stronger. But at times I feel like it can kind of reverse, and I feel like this is kind of shaky underneath here. So this may be where you've felt out of power. You've not felt in control of your life, or you've not felt in control of, if this is resonating for you about a person in a relationship, it's like you feel like you've not been able to stand up for yourself, or you've not stood up for what you really want and what you really truly desire from a relationship, or desire from a career opportunity, a job, desire from family, friends, however this is truly resonating for you. Yeah, I just feel like you're now just stepping into your personal power. You're learning how to be assertive, learning how to say no, because you can say no. And if this situation or connection that you're going through, or you have done, isn't serving you and doesn't feel good, you can say no. And saying no is having power, okay? If you feel like, oh, I always have to do everything everyone else asks me to do, then, and that's what you're going to keep getting. You'll attract that. If you're a yes man, you'll always, everyone will count on you as a yes man. And sometimes you have to be a yes man for yourself, okay? Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Okay, so I do feel like there's deep healing going on within you. And you may be turning to alternative medicines or conventional medicines. For some of you may have been on some kind of antidepressant or some kind of mood stabilizer that has helped you recently. Maybe you're looking to taper off that, or maybe you're looking into alternative therapies of healing, maybe looking into having Reiki therapy, or working on what's going on internally with those issues with a counselor or a therapist or something. But I feel that because it's the medicine, I feel like there's something here. For some of you, you may have had issues with drugs or alcohol, or some kind of a substance here too, like you've used that to help you move through, these transitions, or just to as a crutch in some way. For some of you, that's not going to resonate, but this is a general read about what's coming through. For others of you, it might just be it might be food. Maybe you're trying different foods for, different issues or different things that are coming up. Maybe it's just taking care of yourself, watching what you're putting in your body and becoming more aware of that. Okay. So what else do you need to know, Group 1? Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Wow, okay, yeah, what did I just say? Yeah, so I do feel like addiction is prevalent for you, and this may even be a codependency, a reliance upon someone or something, and that's what addiction is. It's a feeling that something is a necessity, something external that you're doing, you're using, a person, a substance, a thing, can also be sort of OCD behaviors, repetitive cycles, things that you repeat that are not healthy. And that's the point with an addiction. I mean, you can have addictions to healthy things, but the thing is, you can take anything to an extreme. So even if it's something healthy, like exercise, going for runs, for instance, good for your cardiovascular health. However, if you run too much, you can burn out, you can get injured. So, you can get bad knees. There's all sorts of things that, different issues from doing something too much, repetitive strain. Okay. So if there's something that you're feeling you're reliant upon here, this is telling you to work on that. Okay. To learn how to release, to learn how to let it go, because it's something that you feel at times has control over you. So again, this is about standing up for yourself and what you really want and what you desire, and saying no. Again, saying no to people, saying no to whatever you're doing here. And every win is like a step closer to being free. Because so many people will say, oh, I've fallen off the wagon, say if it's a diet and I've started the diet, and I've, cheated today, I had a pizza or something. So I'm just going to leave it till Monday and I'm going to start again on Monday. And this might be the Wednesday or something, right? So you've got almost an entire week, 5 days where you could still get back on that horse and start dieting, right? Or changing your eating habits. So, what I'm saying is, okay, we can all fall off the wagon, but you can still get back on. And every time you say no, or you find that self-control within you, you are getting that further and further closer to being free of this. So, and if this is in relation to a person, just saying no once. If they ask you to do something for them and you feel it's too much, you can say no, you're busy, but maybe you'll help the next time. Okay, so whatever that might be, I just get this sense for you guys, group 1, saying no is something that you need to hear. You can say no to yourself, say no to others. And I just feel like you really need to take care of your home, your finances, everything physical that's going on. And this will also help with your emotional state too, with what's going on here, because that can be why you feel the need to be addicted to something, is because there's an uncomfortable feeling within you. There's anxiety, there's internal, potentially some deep trauma for some of you from childhood or something, definitely emotionally deep-rooted for you. And it manifests in your behaviors and what you're doing. So just take notice of what it is that you're doing and how you are behaving, and notice if they're good or bad, and just see if you can try to rein it in at times. My God, I'm not saying things are easy, and it's easy to break free from addiction. As we all know, it can be such a challenging thing. But again, words are power. So I'm going to say it now for you. It's easy. It is easy to let go. It is easy to let go of and break free of addiction. And repeat that to yourself. Repeat, whatever that is. It is easy to break free. Okay? And even write it down in the comments. That's putting it out there. Words are power. I am free from this. Okay? You don't even have to say anything else, and you'll know. Okay. 7 of coins here in reverse. So this is definitely a sense of not working on something, not putting your time and energy into this. So this is, again, where it's all lining up quite nicely here. For some of you, this might be you're out of work. Okay, that's what that can mean. You may be unemployed or not able to, physically work right now. So there could be some kind of barrier for you. But for those of you that doesn't resonate with, I feel like this is more about putting that work and that time into potentially this addiction and starting to let go of this. Okay, you are breaking free, and I do see a big change coming for you. There's regeneration. I love it, actually. This is a really good reading. I'm enjoying this one. Get ready. Yes. Yes, obsessed. Okay, friends. Oh, that just makes me smile. Yes, so get ready. Yes, you need to get ready, because things are definitely changing for you. Like I said, there is a new life. There is something new on the horizon for you. So whatever you're working towards, you're going to be manifesting what you want. And again, that's something you can write down in the comments. What are you manifesting? It doesn't matter. You can just put it out there and say, yeah, I'm living my dream life, whatever that might be for you. And we'll come to friends in a second, but with obsession, that marries up very well with addiction, because it's being obsessed, pushing something to the edge, which again is what becomes an addiction, something that is you rely upon on a daily basis to stabilize yourself. So I feel like maybe you could be quite an obsessive type personality. You could have some intense Scorpio or Virgo traits in there. And believe me, I've got both of those things, so I know, speaking from personal experience. But Virgo and, Scorpio tend to be the investigators of the zodiac, likes to dig deep, look at the tiny little details rather than like the bigger picture, like a Gemini, for instance, looks to look at things on a sort of wider scale, whereas Scorpio and Virgo tend to sort of narrow in on those minute details and kind of obsess, and dig deep. So it might be a sense that you need to switch up that need for something obsessive and even putting it into studying, to learning something. There's such a wealth of information out here on the internet, and I just feel like that is a waste. I mean, there's of course a lot of negative stuff here on the internet, but we're not going to go there. However, like I said, there's a wealth of knowledge. There's so many opportunities to learn something that you're interested in. Like it wasn't like this 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So I feel like that's definitely something that you could be looking into. You don't have to take it too seriously, and maybe involve your friends. It could be something that does involve your friends. Maybe that's something that's also coming for you. Maybe you're going to be receiving sort of new opportunities to meet new people. You could be being more social with your existing friends. So I definitely see there's going to be some social fun times for you ahead, group one. So that's where I feel like you need to get ready. Maybe this is a point where you're just working on the physical stuff at home and this emotional stuff that's going on for you, because things are going to shake up a little bit and you're going to have, I don't know, I see some fun coming in. So exciting times lie ahead for you, group one. So let me know down in the comments if this did resonate for you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this pick a card, pick a cup reading today. So have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 2 or cup number 2, let's see. We'll first see your crystals. So we have lepidolite. Oh my God, no, what the hell? Lapis lazuli. Sorry about that. Maybe lepidolite resonates for you if you know that crystal. Maybe that was just on my mind. Strange. Anyway, so let's see what your card is as well, and then we'll talk about what's going on here. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups in reverse here. So I do get the sense for you guys this is something to do with emotions and something to do with love potentially, because the number 2 can represent like two halves, two people, but also the duality and polarities here, the opposites, white and black, on off. So yeah, maybe it's an on off situation you might be going through right now. It could be about relationships, could also be about career, family, etc. But we will sort of delve a little bit deeper in a moment. And with the lapis lazuli, that's all about the third eye. So it's a very intuitive crystal. So this might be something that you are receiving messages about. Maybe you're seeing twos and synchronicities. Maybe you're receiving other kind of number signals or signs. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's something going on there with your third eye. Maybe it's blocked. Maybe there's something that you need to be seeing that you're not seeing. So let's pull some more cards for you and see. Oh, right, this one did just jump out. So we do have truth to be told, and then we have, it's the number 14 there, and numerology is number 5, so that does represent a change. But truth to be told, interesting. We'll come back to that in a moment. Mending, yeah, okay. So I am getting the sense here, for sure there's something to do with either a romantic partner or family members or friends or someone that you have an emotional connection to. And I feel like with this mending card, there was something that needs mending. So you could have got into a disagreement, or something, could have been some unfair words or something that's kind of caused upset, but you haven't let go of it. You've not left this situation. You're still stuck there. You're very much still stuck on this person. And I feel like maybe you're in this waiting stage of waiting for the truth to come out, truth to be told. Okay, finding that inner wisdom. So let's see what else we have here. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Mountain, stand your ground. Interesting. This one did come out in the last reading. Okay. Orphaned. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty heavy. This is a heavy one, group 2. I'm feeling this for you. Like, this is a lot. So I feel like you are going through a lot right now. There is a sense of feeling powerless. There's a sense of feeling down, feeling in despair. Okay, another number 5 here. I feel like something's changed and it's not what you want. This was an unwelcomed change for you. And yeah, there's definitely some sadness here in your heart. You know, we could be talking way in the past here, but the fact that the 8 of Cups is here reversed, it shows that there's still something that you're holding on to. It's still something that you've not quite let go of. And I definitely feel it's a sense of being out of control. And sort of not being able to stick up for yourself or speak up for yourself. It's like you felt this sort of lack of confidence, or that you weren't worthy, that, yeah, this feeling of being rejected, feeling left alone, feeling lonely, just feeling, yeah, just pretty down is what I'm seeing. However, with Hunter, this is really sort of delving deep into your fears, but also your desires. Thinking about what it is you're actually fearful here. Why are you holding on to this so much? What are you afraid of? Why are you afraid to let it go? And I really, you know, just being bluntly honest here, I feel like that is something that you need to ask yourself. Okay, because if it's causing you to feel depressed, it's causing you to feel anxious, it's causing you to feel any type of low vibration for a long period of time, I feel like this is as well. You know, this isn't just like an off day. This has been happening for a while. And I feel like this is what's going on inside of you. And I don't feel like it's risen to the surface yet, but this is why you need to hear this, okay? Because I feel like you need to let this out. You need to let this powerful person out, because I feel like, I don't know, I see someone putting the candle out, you know, like someone extinguishing your fire, but you letting them extinguish your fire, but it's not gone, okay? It hasn't been extinguished, because nobody else can do that for you. They can't, no matter what you think. However, you do need to find that strength within yourself and find that personal power and stand up for yourself, what you believe in, what you enjoy, what you deserve, how you deserve to be treated, and what you really want out of life. Okay, because I feel like there's a sense of just being left down. And I'm also getting this, I don't know, this feeling of, I can't move forwards until this, or until I have closure, until. Whereas that's holding you back. That mindset, that mentality, I feel like is holding you back from progressing and moving forwards with your life. Because if you're always waiting for somebody else to come and fix something, or you're waiting for closure from someone else, you'll never get it. You're never going to get that closure, because no matter what people say, even if somebody is bluntly honest and says the truth, which most of the time isn't going to happen if people are trying to protect others' feelings and things like that, then even hearing that, because some people will turn around and say, oh, well, I can still change their mind, even though they said such and such, that's how they feel now, I'm sure I can change it. And that's just not the healthiest of mindsets to be in. To think you should never go into something thinking you can change a person. I mean, totally up to you, you're cool, but I always feel like you shouldn't have to change somebody to be who you want them to be, or to treat you how you want to be treated, because they should just either treat you naturally how you want to be treated, and if they don't, sayonara, goodbye, so long, farewell. Okay. Easier said than done, though, when your emotions are involved, which I totally get that. Weight of the world, as I said, heavy. This is heavy. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Yeah. So again, I feel like if this is about a person, I mean, that's a fairly obvious sign there that you need to try to let this go and try and let this person go. Because it's heavy, it's weighing you down. It's weighing you down. But also this could be other people's burdens. Okay, if this isn't about a specific person for you guys, this could be about others. Just maybe you've got family members or friends or other people that are kind of, or like work responsibilities that are weighing you down, and you're feeling like you're taking on everybody else's stuff. And yeah, and I feel like there's almost a sense that I can need to protect your energy, because I think you're someone who's very empathic, imaginative and sensitive, and you will pick up other people's emotions, you'll pick up their energy. And I think because you're somebody who could naturally be a great healer, you may work in healing already, but I feel like you naturally have a good counseling ability, or to be able to help heal people in some form. And that, I feel like you need to learn how to not take that on, because you can still help people, listen to them, but you need to learn how to protect your own energy and not take on all of their emotional baggage, because, you know, and add it to yours, because you've got enough of your own to carry. So, you know, that can be something as well for you, and learning when to say no to people. And I feel like that's something that's really coming through today, is very strongly is about saying no and just finding that personal power, standing up for yourself. Okay, so I'm just going to pull some more tarot for you. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. So we have the Chariot. Sorry, it took me a moment to read what it said. Oh, yeah, definitely the Chariot. So the Chariot in reverse, which is stopping, halting. Okay, not taking the steps to move forwards and letting something go. Because maybe you're thinking, should I reach out to this person? If that's kind of what you're asking, I would say no, okay? Because I feel like you need to take some time here. You definitely need to take some time in stillness. Okay, but this could also be just how you're feeling right now. You're just not putting any time or effort into this situation. If this is about career or whatever it is in your personal situation, I just feel like it's time for you to kind of stand back a little bit and try and look at things from a new perspective. Okay, 10 of Cups in reverse here. Yeah, so I do feel, yeah, 5 of Wands. There could really be some family issues going on here for you guys. So this might be you involved in this, or it might be the family that are sort of fighting or arguing. It could even be like your family. This, you know, if your colleagues are like your family, or, you know, your friends are like family to you, that might be also how you're feeling. So it doesn't necessarily mean, you know, your blood related family, so to speak. But I definitely feel there's some unhappiness here at home for you right now, and a feeling like things are just not really moving forwards. Things don't feel sort of calm and at rest. Like there was a lot of arguments, but I do see that they have now moved on, or I see the air being cleared here with this 5 of Wands reversed. I do. I see things being cleared, but I've also see the need to just stand back a minute and just assess, okay? And again, I sense this kind of waiting around for the truth to come out, and it will, okay? Because if you feel like you've been wronged and you've done everything that you feel is right, the truth will be revealed. If you feel that you need to apologize for something genuinely, then, you know, there's nothing wrong with opening up and apologizing. I'm not saying that you shouldn't reach out or do what you feel you need to do to mend this situation. You've got to do what feels right. But I just feel like things are already working themselves out a little bit. But you also have to make sure that you feel happy at home above anything else. You know, that your children or your family and your immediate situation, that you feel comfortable as much as you can before trying to mend this situation as well. You might be kind of, I don't know, like piggy in the middle here, trying to help everybody else, but it's not your battle to fight, but it feels like it, you know? Okay, so we have the 9th house, and then we have success. Okay, so with the 9th house, you could be learning something. Maybe you're studying something or looking to study, but this can also be travel, expansion, because it's Sagittarius rules the 9th house. So yeah, I mean, that could resonate for you. You could be in Sagittarius, you could be dealing with Sagittarius, but yeah, I definitely see some fire here as well. But I do see some of the other signs here, lots of water and emotional stuff also. But with success, it just shows that things are going to turn around. As I said, the air is going to be cleared. The truth will be revealed. Okay, so you won't have to wait much longer if you're waiting. But like I said, at the same time, even though I feel like you need to kind of just stay still for the moment and understand what's going on, and let yourself grieve as well. Let yourself feel the pain you need to feel and then move on. And that's where I feel like you're going to have success in that, by just kind of, oh my God, what did I just say? Self-care. Self-care, okay? Looking after yourself, sort of not jumping into anything. You just need to take care of your soul, take care of your health, take care of your family as best as you can. But if you're not in a good place, you can't help anybody else anyway. So it's better that you get yourself to a happier place, to a more relaxed place. You know, go and take a massage, go and have a nice long bath or something. Just get into the zone, meditate, and things will become clear. I can promise you that. You will be successful in that. And I do see things changing, whether that's maybe you've been looking to go on holiday, maybe you've been looking to just travel a little bit or just expand sort of your circle. I just see you looking ahead and looking forwards, making plans for the future, expanding on things, maybe even expanding family for some of you, or just expanding in your career. There's definitely some great things coming for you, but at the moment you just need to take a chill and let things flow naturally. Okay, so let me know down in the comments below if this did resonate for you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this pick a cup reading today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, group number 2. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 3 and cup number 3, let's see. Here are your messages. So let's see the crystal. You chose Angelite. Okay, and I haven't seen the card, so let's see what you have. King of Coins. Okay, so, I mean, I see the number 3 as being really lucky. Lucky number 3. And with the Angelite, I feel like this is a message to say that your spirit guides, your angels are looking out for you. And they're trying to help guide you on this path to being, I'm getting financial success here with this King of Coin energy. You could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or if this is about love for you guys, this could be, someone that is one of those signs as well. But this, being king, he is mature, he's successful, he's grounded, he's experienced in what he does. Can also be quite rigid though as well, sort of not being so open to new things or being open to change in some ways, being kind of stuck in their ways. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through for you. Okay, what do you need to hear right now, group 3? Okay, so we have never-ending story. Loyal heart. Imagine. Oh. Why? Okay, just one more card. Lord, take charge with authority. This one also came out in the last reading as well. Strange. Okay. So what I'm getting here, group 3, is there was definitely a connection here. I'm seeing 2 people, like 2 halves. So this could be your energy in a romantic sense with somebody. Maybe you were connecting with a fellow earth sign. I don't know why I said fellow. You might not be an earth sign, but that's just what I get. I don't know. I just got like 2 Virgos or 2 Capricorn, but you could be any of the signs, but maybe you kind of align up and you seem to be very similar in a way is what I'm getting. Okay, you kind of mirror each other in a way. And with this never-ending story, I feel this is almost just how you're feeling right now. Kind of like, ugh, that's the vibe. Ugh, really? Like, why is this not going anywhere? Why is nothing changing for me? Why do I seem to be going around in circles? And that's the sense that I'm getting for you guys, that it just doesn't seem, nothing seems to be changing. It seems like Groundhog Day. So if we're talking about a person, it's like going on the merry-go-round. Everything, it comes back around in circles and nothing ever changes. If this is in relation to your work or a family situation, a friend, whatever this situation is for you guys, it might be, again, just feeling like, oh, I'm just done. I'm ready for something new. I'm ready to move forwards and I'm ready to take charge here. And I feel like you would be a really great leader, group 3. I see, especially with this king and, this authority figure. So I feel this is a calling for you. You could be somebody, you'd be a great boss or like your own boss, an entrepreneur, or you're somebody who is definitely a leader, a pioneer in what you do, and people will follow you because you also have a great imagination. You're really innovative. So I feel like whatever you touch almost turns to gold is what I got then. And it's just finding your way. I feel like this is the point where you're not necessarily putting in the time and effort. You're not making things come to fruition yet, but you're in that manifestation stage, or in that dreamy stage, just thinking about it. And I just get this stage of you're just sat there kind of for a moment thinking. But I also do get the sense of why me, or why is this happening? Why is this working out this way? Okay, but that can send you down into a bit of a negative spiral. So that needs to be something I feel like you should just keep a check on. Make sure that you're not going too low or questioning sometimes you just need to let things happen. You need to let things flow. So let's see what else we have. The Great Serving. Oh my God. Sorry, the Great Severing. Really? Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Yeah, so this might have been the place that you've been in, a bit angry, again with this Y sense. I really do feel for you guys, when we're talking about a specific person here, that this, again, it just seems to go round in circles. Nothing ever changes, and it started to make you angry, okay? Or when you were dealing with this person, it really did make you angry, which then manifested into being upset and just kind of wondering why. Why does this keep happening to me? Or why do I keep choosing this type of person? Or why is this type of person choosing me? But you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. You know, repeat that to yourself. You attract what you are. So, and the vision that you have for yourself. So it's really important that you think, like, picture a person that you admire. Somebody that's achieved what you would like to achieve in your life. Somebody, you know, we all have some kind of somebody that we look up to, an idol, but I don't even like to use the word idol. I don't really like to idolize somebody, but to somebody that you admire and that you respect, and trying to get in the mindset of how that person would behave, and how that person, you know, that particular person who you may be thinking of, would they accept this kind of behavior? More than likely not. Whether this is romantic or not, whether this is even career-based, whatever it may be, would that particular person, because they probably are somebody who is confident and successful or happy, you know, in their life, with their family, or in their career, in whatever sense it is that you are craving for yourself, that person is less likely, they're not going to have put up with crap from anybody, right? They're not going to take that lying down. They're not going to let somebody treat them that way. They realize their worth and they move on. And that's, I feel like, the mindset that you also need to be in. Okay, and not sort of the questioning, why does this keep happening to me? And it's because like attracts like. So try to get in a more positive frame of mind, and try to use your imagination and be more innovative. And I feel like that's something that's going to really help you through these angry times. Again, you might just be feeling that intense anger. Maybe you're in a place where you're feeling kind of irritable, just generally. So I feel like there's a reason for that, but it's all about sort of how you control your anger. Anger is a natural human emotion. I mean, we all feel that, and it's for a reason, you know, because it's it's a protection. You know, if we think back to caveman days or whatever, cavemen would, you know, if somebody were to come and try and get to their children or their family, that's natural for the father and the mother to feel angry and protective over the children. So, you know, the human species can survive and evolve. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with feeling angry, but it's about how you channel that anger. And so it doesn't eat you up inside and obviously affect your relationships in too much of a negative way. But at the same time, like I said, anger is anger. Just look at how you are expressing that anger. Okay, so yeah, we have the Four of Cups in reverse here. One more. And then we have the Tower reversed. Okay, yeah. So this, to me, here, I feel for some of you, this is about narrowly escaping something big, something explosive, some kind of, again, explosive argument, because there is that anger there with that Mars energy. You know, Mars is the planet of war, okay? Warlord planet Mars. So definitely some anger that is brewing here. So I feel for you guys that you could miss out on sort of getting involved in something big and explosive, like a big argument or something kind of rocky. But this can also be about jumping back into something, jumping back into, the house on fire. So I do feel like that is a warning, just to be very cautious about going back into something. If this resonates for you, and you'll know if it does, if you've been in this situation, in this tower-like situation where everything is on fire, everything feels like it's falling down and you have to escape. Okay, and if that's a situation, it's just a warning to be careful not to jump back into that because of feeling bored, because of feeling restless, because of feeling like you don't deserve any better, because you do deserve better. You do deserve more than what you have been receiving in the past. Okay, and that's where, again, I feel like you're starting to learn that. You're starting to mature, and you're starting to see that actually I deserve better than that. I deserve better than to be treated in that way. I deserve to give myself that calm and serenity. And that's what I also feel with this angel light that keeps speaking to me now as well, that there's a sense of calmness that you're needing in your life. And that's something I feel like you're very close to achieving. I mean, calm is simply about being in that present moment, right here and now, and feeling okay in that moment. So learning a meditation is always fantastic. I can never recommend it enough, because that is all that it's about, sort of being present. And once you do that, you'll start to feel calmer in yourself. But I do feel like you need ways to try and release this anger, but then also learn how to just relax a little bit more here. Relax, but yeah, it's just this sense of like, maybe you've also got a lot of energy here. Okay, so you could be sort of running around all the time, feeling like you always go, go, go. And sometimes you can just stop. But what I'm saying is, don't jump into something just because you feel this way based on temporary emotions or circumstances, because things are going to change, and you don't want to end up in a situation you can't get out of because you've made a decision based on a place that wasn't really real. And I feel like with this imagine, it's like, this seems like there's a bit of fantasy play here as well. Something that doesn't quite feel real, or you don't really know what the outcome is. Okay, I'm getting strong Pisces energy here too. So there could, Pisces can come in and dissolve things here. Even though Pisces is beautiful, imaginative, dreamy, sensitive, ultra feminine, but, there's a dark side to each sign. And with Pisces dark side, it is about dissolving things. Okay, coming in and just going at times. So that might be something that I feel like you need to just take note of, and don't make any hasty decisions. Just take your time when it comes to this, okay? And try to listen to your gut instincts straight away. What does your gut say? Okay, sorry, that was too many. You could even try like channeling yourself, like doing automatic writing, in meditate, get into a trance-like state, then just take a pen to paper and just write without really giving it too much thought. You could do some artwork, some painting, whatever works for you, and see what answers come through for you. Oh my God, I can barely keep them in my hands, okay. You have the wisdom. Travel. And then we have the second house. Oh yes, because I did forget to mention as well about money for you guys. And that's one of the first things that came to me initially, was money. So even though I feel like you could be going through this bit of an upheaval here, I do feel as well that you are somebody that's very, very loyal to a fault at times. And I think that there is something maybe in the works for you monetarily. Okay, so again, whether you're you could be very, very loyal to a particular job that you're in, or you could be very, very loyal to a particular person that doesn't deserve it. Okay, so that's just something I feel like is a real strength in you. You may feel it's a weakness at times, but it's not. It's a strength, because again, you will attract loyalty. If you are loyal, you will attract more loyal people into your life. But you also have to be able to see clearly, because that's the thing. I just don't see that there's a lot of there's a need to move and to go and to do something, but there's a restriction, there's a fog in the air. So it's really hard to move past that fog and to see things clearly. So like I said, it's not a great time to make any specific or, concrete decisions if you're feeling this way. But with this travel card here, I feel like there are travel plans on the horizon for you. So you could be thinking about traveling. Maybe that's something as well that you're sort of teetering on the edge about, thinking, shall I book something, shall I not? With obviously all what's going on in the world currently, it can be a bit tricky, but it might be saying that just wait for a moment, just bide your time because travel is coming. You know, that's totally up to you, how you know, what you choose to do, whether you choose to go for it or not. But I feel here with the second house is all about your value system, you know, your values in yourself, your money as well. So there could be money coming to you, but it also could be something that has been holding you back here. So it depends which way, you know, the penny drops for you guys here. Obviously, this is a general reading, so there's going to be more than one message that comes through. So I feel like for some of you, maybe you need to wait until things improve on a financial stance, so you're able to, you know, put that money into traveling and having some fun. But yeah, for others of you, it might be a sense that you have the money, you're ready to travel, but there is a bit of a block there. So this is a really great time for you to meditate, like I said, because you have that wisdom. And I do feel like whatever you've been really sort of wondering about, you've been sort of fixed upon, and you just feel like you need answers, you will have those answers within you. We are all intuitive and spiritual beings, whether we tap into that or not. We have that. So there, you know, there are reasons to everything, and why everything sort of starts to synchronize. And the more you start to see synchronicities in your life, you'll start to attract more and more synchronicities. So yeah, I feel like it's really important for you to try and be still a minute. And they may come up as certain feelings for you as well when you meditate, because there's different types of, you know, psychic abilities. You may be a clairvoyant, maybe you see things really clearly. You could be a clairaudient, maybe you hear things. Maybe you're claircognizant, so you just get that knowing. You don't actually know where it comes from, you just have a feeling, like you just know, it just came from nowhere. You could also be a clairsentient, where you get these feelings, you feel these physical sensations in your bodies in different places. So, you know, there's a realm of things that you can look out for sign-wise. You know, for me, I'm a major clairsentient. I do have some other abilities in the other clairs, but clairsentience is my main one, and I literally will feel it in certain areas of my body intensely in different ways, which I won't bore you with now, but it's just finding which one you are the most tuned into, and the more you tune into that one, the stronger it'll get. But if you want to tap into some of the other ones as well, that's certainly something that you're capable of doing. Like I said, we're all capable beings of being able to channel in spiritually and intuitively. So yeah, if that interests you, you know, again, Google is your friend. So I'm going to leave the reading there. Thank you so much for watching group number 3. I hope that this did resonate for you. And if it did, please leave a comment down below as to how it did resonate for you. And please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this pick a card, pick a cup reading today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 4, let's see. We'll first see which crystal you chose. Was the Rose Quartz Points. Okay. And let's see which card you chose. Queen of Coins in reverse here. So the fact that you chose number 4 and the Queen of Coins, I mean, 4s represent stability, security, home and family. So it's also the 4th house, which is ruled by Cancer, which is all about home, family, sensitivity, the moon. So this may have some resonance for you, but also with the rose quartz is the crystal of the heart chakra. So there could be something going on within your heart at this time. But with this Queen of Coins here reversed, yeah, it's a sense of feeling insecure in yourself. You could be feeling insecure financially or physically in your own health, or just not really happy with where you are at home. Maybe it's a home thing, and maybe you're sort of wanting to change or something to move on in that way. So I'm going to pull some angel messages for you. You could also be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I do get water here with the rose quartz, so Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio, but you could be any of those signs. And obviously just remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So it's going to be, you know, sometimes it's going to be one strong message, and that's what I'll read, but sometimes there'll be multiple messages. So let's see what comes out. Group 4. Oh, Treasure Island. Loyal heart. That one did come out in the last one too. Unfinished symphony. Come to the edge. Wow, okay. This is a strong reading already. And one more. Seer, see beyond current situations. Okay. So group number 4. This is interesting. Okay, I'm getting the sense here for you guys that you are definitely someone that's very intuitive, like sensitive. Maybe even you are a fellow tarot reader or someone who is maybe into spirituality or the occult or the mysteries, astrology, you know, mysteries of life. I'm getting the sense that if you are a woman, you're someone who's, I don't know, very mysterious, but very beautiful. I feel like people really admire the way that you look. You come across as ultra feminine here. If you're a man, I feel like you've got some dominant feminine traits in you, or, you know, maybe you're naturally very sensitive, or you could have, you know, feminine features, which can always look really nice on a man, make like those sort of pretty eyelashes. Like always the men get the long, beautiful eyelashes. Don't know why that is. But you know what I'm saying? Like that, just something like a sort of pretty boy aspect, I guess, is what I'm feeling. But yeah, I'm definitely getting this softness to this, you know, even with the colors, the pastels, maybe you're into those kind of pastel colors, but I feel like this is kind of where you are right now. And I feel like when you're come to the edge and maybe you've been asked to do something, maybe you've been offered an opportunity, maybe you've kind of dipped your toe into something, but you're not quite ready to make that move yet because there is some unfinished business here. Okay, if this is about a specific person, I feel like you're not ready to let go of anybody yet. And it's not like you have to. You might not be going through sort of relationship problems right now. I'm not really seeing that for you guys here. Okay, but for some of you, if you are going through any kind of relationship issue, I feel like it's kind of that on off or just kind of wait. It's like playing the waiting game. It's not finished. It's like you don't feel like you've got that closure, and it's like you've been loyal to a fault to this person, and it's like you are just kind of waiting. And I get the sense, like I said, for those of you that are struggling in a relationship sense, that you're kind of like, I'm going to stick by this person through thick or thin, whether they decide to be here for me or not. Okay, which can lead to being unhealthy in a sense for those of you who are going through issues. But for those of you who are fine in your relationship, or you're fine on your own, I do feel like, yeah, for the single ones of you, I feel like this is you coming together with somebody here. If you are in a relationship already, I feel like that's all good. It's like you're loyal to each other, you mirror each other in a lot of ways, and it's a relationship that's evolved over time. Okay, so, and that's the kind of relationship you're going to get if you're single. I do see that coming to you. And with Treasure Island, I don't know, I just love that. It's just giving me, you know, the island vibes, going on holiday, going to somewhere tropical. And, you know, this might be something that you're thinking about doing. Maybe it's unfinished business. Maybe you're somebody who usually liked to travel before all the kind of chaos happened worldwide. And maybe that's something that you're looking to do. It could be for some of you that finances won't allow this right now, or health issues, or something that has been holding you back. And I feel like there's something that's covering your eyes, like you're in denial about something. There's something you're not quite seeing here. Okay, so I'm just going to pull some tarot now for you. Okay, so we have the Knight of Coins. The Devil. Queen of Cups. Okay. And then lastly, I'm just going to pull one of these star seed messages. Okay, so empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Okay, so For group 4, yeah, I definitely get the strong empathic sense for you with this Queen of Cup energy that's come through here. So again, that femininity, sensitivity, emotional, being in touch with your feelings. So I do feel like you're somebody who's definitely very in touch with their feelings, but sometimes you will absorb others. You will take on other people's stuff and take it on as your own. And that's where you need to learn how to have your own boundaries and to separate yourself from that at times, especially with this devil energy here. I mean, it is the card of Capricorn, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is the planet of hard work, restrictions, law. So it can be, again, this sense of feeling restricted in what you want to do. Like you're feeling chained to something, chained to the place that you're in locationally, chained to a person, or chained even to an addiction, because that can be what the devil represents as addiction. Okay, for some of you, so it might be a sense of being addicted to something or someone and not feeling like you're able to escape from that. For others of you, it's just, again, a sense of being stuck, not being able to move forwards and shift in your life. With the Knight of Coins, I feel like this is somebody that's coming in here. But also I feel like this is your energy too. I feel like this is kind of combining here, that it's like there's someone coming in and maybe coming to offer you something, but I also see you putting in that work, putting in the time and effort, not going too crazy here. I feel it's like you're moving more slowly. You're taking, like I said, taking your time. You're not jumping into something. You are more kind of calculated. And that, again, with this come to the edge, it's like you are being lured into something, being lured into doing something else. Maybe it doesn't align with you, or maybe it does. Okay, maybe it does align and you're thinking, actually, I'm just going to dip my toe in and just see if it's warm enough, or see if I like it. So that might be something that you're doing here, because I really feel emotionally you're in a good place. Okay, you're very in touch with your emotions. If you're not feeling that great at this very moment, I think that's something that you need to hear, that you are going to be feeling much better in yourself. You're going to find that security in yourself. You're going to find that emotional stability and maturity. I feel like you're somebody who's very nurturing. You've got such a caring side to you, and I feel like you are a natural healer as well. Like, you can heal people with your words. You can heal people with your beauty as well. I just get such, I don't know, beauty vibes. Maybe you work within the beauty industry, or, you know, something along those lines. But I also just get a sense of talking, okay? You're able to help people through talking in some way here too. So let me just pull some of these for you here as well. Whoa, that was too many. Sorry, 1 second. Or actually, was it? That's 3. No, I'm going to do it, actually. I'm going to take the 3. Whoa. Okay, we have get ready. Love yourself. You are healing. Okay. Right. So anything that you have been going through on an emotional level, you are healing from. Okay. So just know that. You do need to take more care of yourself. And as I said right in the beginning with that Queen of Coins reversed, that you do need to find that self-esteem, love yourself, get ready. Get ready, because things are changing. I feel like you are going to be able to escape from where you are. You're going to be able to either rid yourself of this addiction, or you're going to be able to break the chains of feeling tied down to something or someone or a specific place. You're going to be able to move on. Okay, but before anything else occurs here, this is where I feel like you need to bring it back to you. Okay, and even like, yeah, because I see like the mirror here as well. So again, more sort of beauty, like vanity, looking in the mirror. Maybe that might be something you do too much. And, you know, this is just for some of you, of course. It might be a sense of being vain and looking too much in the mirror, not looking enough on an internal level, not looking at your soul and seeing, what is your soul really like? Like, what do you enjoy? Like, not for recognition or respect or for admiration from anybody else, like just internally. If no one was to see you or know about it, what actually makes you happy in your heart? What do you enjoy doing sort of deep down? And it might not be something that you're aware of consciously yet. That might be something that comes through for you. And that's something that I do feel is coming. Okay, you may be getting a reading. I mean, obviously you're watching a reading right now, but maybe you go to see somebody specific. You know, it could be a tarot reader, but it also could be a healer of some kind. I definitely feel that you're going through the motions and you're learning, like I said, to take things more internally than focusing on the external, okay? That's definitely something that I see progressing for you. And yeah, I mean, overall, I would say pretty good. Things are looking good for you. You just need to take care of yourself and, you know, take care of your innards. So I always say that with my daughter, innards, and we always laugh. Anyway, but you know, what's going on internally? Take care of your soul. So what makes your heart sing? You know, what really does, like when you're a child, and I said, you don't care what anybody else thinks. You don't care what anybody else is doing. You care about what's making you happy in this moment. And of course, you know, tastes and interests have changed since you were a child. But then there are some things that may have stuck with you, like if you were artistic or something like that. It may have evolved into different types, but maybe there's something else that you could tap into in that way. Something that just really feels good for the sake of feeling good, okay, without anybody else knowing. It doesn't mean you don't need to show anybody else or, you know, tell anybody else what you're doing, but like just what feels really good for you, okay? And I think that that's what's really going to help you. You know, learn how to be more compassionate for yourself. Be more compassionate to others. I don't think that you're someone who isn't. I think that you are someone who is very compassionate, being bluntly honest here. It doesn't feel like you're somebody that is selfish in that way. But I do feel at times it's sometimes hard to see clearly if you're always either looking in the mirror or always looking at what's external and not looking deep enough within ourselves. Okay, and we can all be susceptible to this. Okay, there's nothing wrong with a bit of vanity or taking care of yourself, and especially if it's a business that you have, of course it's something that you have to do, but it's also important to make sure that you are taking care of your soul too. You know, just having the balance, that's what's really key here, is having balance. Whereas I feel maybe you have too much time on your hands at the moment. You know, maybe things haven't quite picked up yet, so it's, you know, things can become a bit obsessive, you know, and it can be dangerous sometimes having too much time alone, because it's too much time to think and think in the self as well. So sometimes taking things out as well, maybe helping other people, getting involved with local charities, learning something new, focusing on just something else, okay, just diverting your attention a little bit, I feel like would help you too. Anyway, I'm going to leave the reading there. I do really hope that this resonated for you, and if it did, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And I do encourage you guys to leave comments of affirmations here. Like, leave a comment as to what you want to achieve. What would you like to manifest into your life right now? Like, put it down in the comments, because your words are power. So, you know, just thinking it is going to be helpful, but by writing it down, it's going to be even more helpful. So, you know, just, I said I welcome as many affirmations and wonderful comments that what you want to manifest into your life. Put it down below. And please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today, as, you know, all of your support really helps for my channel to continue growing. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.